Let's play some Sentinels.
Oh, Pickle fans, come on.
Oh, you've been quoted out of context. You must be a famous person now.
I am a famous person now. But we're gonna win. Unless the environment kills us. So yeah, I could have waited and
We have
taken...
damage! Dread Warlord boss!
I did not think that would work out, but it did. Well done, team.
All right. Welcome. Oh, and of course, they decided to start vacuuming right as I go live. Well, hopefully that won't be too much. Once again, I will apologize for the way that our chat looks right now. Game Show changed the way that they ingest chat, and so like there's like a bunch of stuff. Most of it is fine, but the stuff that's scrolling up to the top gets sort of covered up by the cheer. So hopefully they'll fix that, or I will figure out how to change it at some point. But
He's apologizing for the content of our chat in general.
that's exactly right. I'm apologizing for that.
They're great. They're great.
So it's Tuesday, everyone. It's 7-ish, so that must mean it's time to welcome you to Sentinels Live. I'm back. I've been off the stream, I feel like, more than I've been on the stream lately, and for that, I do apologize. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that.
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50, depending
I
on
think
how
it
far
has
back
been
you count.
like 50-50 for the last 5 or so weeks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it depends on how far back you count. But basically, yeah, I was off for Halloween. I was off last week. I probably could have just barely snuck in last week because we got checked into the hotel by like 7:15. So I probably could have like raced up to my room and figured out the internet and gotten online, but I didn't do that.
You had just been driving all day. So.
Yeah, I had only been driving for 8 hours, so it was a totally reasonable thing for me to have to like run upstairs and get onto a stream. But thank you everyone for joining us.
Share driving with Krista and Jen?
I didn't. Mostly just because I would have had to pay extra at the rental place to allow anyone who wasn't my wife to drive. It's basically like your spouse may drive. You can get special dispensation for other family members to drive. But if it's someone who's not related to you, it like actually costs extra. So I was just like...
Have a quick wedding.
Yeah, something like that. In Utah, apparently. But anyway, as you all know, the goal of these streams is to have some fun while we play Sentinels of the Multiverse. And sometimes we try to cover some strategies that can help you win and other fun stuff, even when I'm not here. I know that they've been playing some really fun games while I'm not here and showing all kinds of cool stuff to you. And hopefully we'll do a little bit of that tonight as well. Handelabra does believe in civil rights for all and being as inclusive as possible, so comments or activity that actively work against that goal is not welcome and will not be tolerated. If you enjoyed the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. And actually, is it subscribe or what is the difference? On Twitch, I know you can like follow or you can subscribe, and subscribe is like the paid option.
You can follow just to be like get notified when
exactly.
the stream goes live and stuff like that. But
yes.
Subscribe is like you can be a Twitch Premier, but Twitch Premier.
Exactly.
Twitch Bester. Be Bester.
Right.
Be Bester with us.
And you can always check here at twitch.tv/HandelabreGames because we do all kinds of cool stuff on this channel. Tomorrow, in fact, at 1 p.m., we will be having our third developer stream for One Deck Dungeon, which is, as you can see on the screen right now in the little in-game news item thing, our Kickstarter that we're running right now for our next digital tabletop game. If you haven't backed it already, we would super appreciate it if you did. And if you haven't checked it out lately, there's been quite a bit of activity and a bunch of new stuff that we've talked about and added to the campaign. Mobile tablets being a very specific thing, so check that out. Other shows that we do on this channel, usually on Thursdays we do Dolphins Dive at 7 p.m. Eastern, but this week is American Thanksgiving, so we will not be having a show this coming Thursday. However, I do believe our usual Sunday show will be happening as usual, which is Tales from the Archive, and that is Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I think that's it. We will have another dev stream next Wednesday and then a final Kickstarter wrap-up stream next Friday. when the Kickstarter is just about to end. We like to sort of count down the end of the Kickstarter and see just how high it will go. We're actually getting pretty close to unlocking the first stretch goal, so your bid might be the one that helps us get over it. And we also are having some social sharing goals. If you share news about the campaign, share the link to the campaign, or retweet us, and we're going to announce a brand new dungeon that might be coming to One Deck Dungeon, which nobody has seen outside the hallowed halls of Asmadi Games or Handelabra Games. I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel. Joining me, as always, is John, who you can follow at MigrantP. And you can always check out the company at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTubes. I'm going to look at my phone now and unlock it. Oh, what? Yes, I finally got my new phone. I was very annoyed because this phone arrived 1 hour after we left Cleveland. Like, we came to the office, loaded everything into the car, took off for Philadelphia, and 1 hour later, when we were on the road, I got the notification from my office that was like, hey, there's a package here for you. And I was like, oh, no! So it sat here all without me for...
Have you played Sentinels on it?
I have played Sentinels on it. It looks good. John spent some time updating Sentinels for the iPhone 10, and that was super exciting.
And the bottom of the ninth update's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, very soon, very soon. In fact, hang on. I want to open up my Twitter app and retweet that we're live, because that is a thing that I like to do. Bloop.
Hey, Siri, retweet the tweet about that.
Retweet the last tweet from Handelabra Games. All right. Cool. What else are we talking about here? Yeah, as we're the developers, we often share some insight into the process, just like I mentioned on our dev streams that we're going to be doing. The game does include a tutorial that covers the basics, but we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing, when we do it, and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we often play multiple games in every 2-ish hour episode. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always via good old analog cardboard and ink. Check out sentinelsdigital.com for more info and to download and try the demo absolutely free. So yeah, we were at PAX Unplugged this week. It was the first ever PAX Unplugged. We sort of snuck in the back door because the whole point of PAX Unplugged was that it was board games only. But we made our case to the PAX powers that be that we are board game adjacent, and therefore it was appropriate for us to be there. Whereas, you know, the Halos of the world and the Alien versus Predators of the world and the Dark Souls of the world would not be there, although... and the Super Hots of the world. Although, ironically, and yes, I'm building to a point, there is a Demon Souls card game, and now there is a Super Hot card game that we're both at PAX Unplugged. But because we make...
I'm sure there'll be a PUBG board game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so as we are, you know, basically work with tabletop people, and we work with them to create awesome, completely faithful adaptations of their tabletop games, we made our case, and PAX agreed, and they let us play in all their reindeer games. And it was fun.
Were there other digital tabletop companies too?
Were there other... You know what? I'll be honest with you. I walked the floor, and I don't know that I saw anyone in particular pushing digital tabletop quite the same way that we were. I mean, I think there were, you know, there were handouts at places that were like, you know, like I'm sure Pandemic would have like, oh, and by the way, go get the Pandemic app. But like we were, I think, one of the only booths that was like explicitly like we had a thing.
Had actual demos and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Although, to be fair, I did meet a lot of people, and it's one of the things that actually gave me kind of a warm fuzzy. We had at least 3 or 4 companies come up to us and say, hey, you're Handelabra. We have a board game, and we would love for you to make it into a video game. Because you guys have made Sentinels of the Multiverse, which is the best digital board game we've ever seen. And I hate to be like Mr. Toot our own horn, but like I love hearing that because it, you know, we agonized over a lot of the choices in Sentinels, like, oh, how can we make this really make it, you know, preserve what happens on the tabletop, but really just bring it into digital. And knowing that that is connecting with people always gives me a warm fuzzy. So that's good times.
Tiscami asks, Sentinels Legacy when? Sentinels already has Legacy.
Yep. Several of them, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. What should we play tonight? Let's bring this up here. Online multiplayer. And let's go. New game. Oh, did the music just kick in? I don't know if you guys had music or not, but it just kicked in for me. So I hope that you were hearing music that whole time. All right. So, John, what should we play tonight, do you think?
I'm up for whatever.
All right. Let's pick... I'm going to pick 2 heroes. and hit random and see what we get. Oh, I gotta randomize again once I have 2 heroes. Interesting.
Gloom Beaver.
Gloom Beaver, yes. Oh, the music just kicked in. Thank you.
Someone's drawing. They post on Twitter a drawing of Gloom Beaver and of Wager Hamster, which is quite impressive. I definitely recommend you check that out. If someone can link that in the chat, that would be cool.
17th Lord says, how about a game where you can unlock Freedom 5 Bunker? Yeah, we'll see.
All right. I have Haka and Absolute Zero, and I will go ahead and use Freedom 5 Absolute Zero.
Ooh, nice. All right, let's pop that open so people can see what that is. Have you shown, we haven't shown Absolute Zero yet, have we? Freedom 5?
I think we've shown all of them.
Oh, have we shown all of them? Okay. Maybe, yeah.
You haven't been around, man.
I know. That's why I asked. That's why I asked. Because I didn't know. Pilot Light. Absolute Zero deals himself 2 fire damage. If he takes damage this way, search your deck for an ongoing card and put it into play. Shuffle your deck. Actually, I think I was on a stream where we showed this Absolute Zero. I feel like that is the thing. Oh, you haven't shown Tachyon. All right. Well, maybe we'll show Tachyon
Later on, maybe. We actually can't play a game where we can unlock Freedom 5 Bunker because we already have him unlocked.
Wah, wah, wah. There he is. Boop. All right. Do we want to go anything fancy pants on this? Do we want to go advanced, challenge, anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Let's go something.
All right. Advanced. Gloomweaver is immune to melee and projectile. Or at the end of the villain turn, Gloomweaver deals H infernal damage to hero targets with the lowest HP. Or villain relics are indestructible.
I like the villain relics indestructible one because that can like make you go to the other side.
Okay. Let's do that. We'll go
Let's just do challenge.
All right, so we got Skyscraper, Prime Warden's Haka, Chrono Ranger, and Freedom 5 Absolute Zero versus Challenge Gloomweaver at the block. There's the Wager Hamster.
Yep. Wager Hamster is really good, I think, and Christopher wrote his appreciation on a reply there.
Oh, this delicious despair. I can almost taste it. Let me in, mortals. It is the time to be fighting. This is a thing I am not bad at. Very much the opposite.
Javavant the Unpronounceable is the artist.
All right, so Skyscraper opens with a Linking Incursion, a Neutralizing Resonator, and a Thorathian Monolith. Haka has got Haka Restoration, Mare, Rampage, and Savage Mana. Chrono Ranger has got Displaced Armory, Eye on the Prize, Jim's Hat, Ranger's Mark, and Freedom 5 Absolute Zero has Focused Apertures, Modular Realignment, Null Point Calibration Unit, and On-Board Module Installation.
Great first hand.
Man, that is like, who's going to clean up this game? Absolute Zero is going to clean up this game. All right. Absolutely. Why doesn't anyone just join the game when you're deciding what heroes to play? Usually it's because we're on a build that a lot of other people won't necessarily be on.
Yeah, we're usually on the beta version.
Yeah. All right, so we got a couple zombie servants.
Separated out. It's on a different server than the public servers.
A couple more zombie servants. And a Crimson Pin, which goes next to Prime Warden's Haka. Yeah, I mean,
they're both going to get hit.
Yeah, they're both going to get hit, so. All right. So let's see here. Oh, so now this is interesting. So the relics are indestructible, and the alternate win scenario is for all the relics to get in the trash, right?
That's right.
So there is a potential way to do that if we use things like neutralizing resonators to try and get things directly.
Yeah, discard off the top and stuff.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe, do I want to just Linking Incursion? Yeah, this
Incursion, then you can also play the link card.
Yeah, yeah, let's try that. All right, what do we get here? We got a thing that goes in the environment target, which I can't use right now, so I'll put that in my hand. And Rebounding Defibrillator. Yeah, so how much, let me just look here. Gloomweaver does how much damage himself?
And we're probably going to clean up those zombies.
Yeah.
They never do that much damage unless there's a Strength of the Grave. So Gloomweaver will be doing a pile of damage because of the Crimson Pin, so it's good to put it on him.
Yeah. All right, and now I can Mineralizing Resonator. And what was that?
Hey, Strength of the Grave.
Strength of the
Good.
Grave, not bad.
That's bad.
And I'm just gonna skip for the second one, and I will take that back, so that we can continue to do that in future turns potentially.
All right. I could just rampage all of those. Actually, what I can do is play Savage Mana and then rampage all the zombies into Savage Mana, because I can play a card with my power. Good plan.
Nice. So this is something that's interesting, and they've talked about this on how the new iPhone works. So when you first get it, I'm going to put this up to the camera, if everybody can see that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but basically just says, I got an iMessage, but it doesn't show you what the iMessage says until you look at your phone, and then it sort of middle unlocks. So it just says, you have an iMessage from this person, and then if you look at it, it like jump and shows you what the actual iMessage is, which I think is kind of
Cool.
neat. All right, so I'm definitely going to start with Jim's hat. When you first get an iPhone, you get to see guys. Yes, I have my guys on my icon here, on my iPhone. Let's see, do I want to do that? I don't have any bounties in my trash, so that's not useful. I don't have anything boosting yet, so I think I'm going to hold on to that eye on the prize for now. So I think I'll just displace to Armory. And let's see, what do I want to get? We didn't go advanced, so we don't have to worry about that. So I think I'll just get my compounded bow and look to hopefully start boosting some damage. Are we trying to get that pin out of the way as fast as possible?
I'm not worried about it.
Okay. So I will go after
It's only 2 damage. It's no big deal. And it's on Haka, who could deal with that for 12 turns.
Kill on sight.
Well, I drew an isothermic. I'll get another one, just in case. You never know. Deal some damage to Gloomweaver, and then let's check out a Sub-Zero Atmosphere. Then if Gloomweaver plays a Cultist, it will not happen on his turn.
Menzer heard me open my whiskey bottle.
The strangest thing.
It's so weird. I don't know how that works. Yeah, this what I'm drinking this week is something it's a bottle I've been actually working through for a while. It's a McClellan's. It was basically like something that was on sale, and I was like, I've never had that. I'll try it. It's an Islay. So, it's not bad.
Well, there's a relic. We can't get rid of it now.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, and this is the Drum of Despair. At the start of the villain turn, each player may discard 2 cards or destroy 1 of their cards. Each player, yeah, right. If they do neither, Gloomweaver deals their hero 3 infernal damage.
I like this in the chat. Zanel Rander says, Sub-Zero Atmosphere is one of the best cards in Sub-Zero's deck, so underrated. Then Chachuki says, first time I've seen that actually played, I think. Well,
yes.
maybe you should check it out. It's pretty useful.
I have sort of succumbed to the fact that I don't think I will ever truly understand how to effectively use that card, so I just don't. Someday, maybe.
Just play it unless it's dangerous.
All right, so let's see. I think I might just Linking Incursion again and do that same... Well, I guess it's not... Now that we know we have a relic that we can't get rid of... I mean, obviously getting those relics out of the way, you know, all the relics are pretty dangerous, so it wouldn't hurt to try and get rid of it. Yeah, I don't need to rest and recover. I mean, Thrathian Monolith is definitely something we'll want to use at some point. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Linking Incursion again. Ah, okay.
I mean, hopefully the Warden doesn't actually deal damage directly usually.
Right.
So it might be good to hold on to that for like Char. We can put both of those on Char. He'll just destroy everything for us.
Yeah, so I'll just put that in my hand. And yeah. I will just play this again. See what we get rid of. I chose a Disciple. And do I want to take the Resonator back, or do I want to take that Compulsion Canister back? See, I should have put the Compulsion Canister on the pin, and then it would...
It still wouldn't come back.
Oh, that's right, it still doesn't come back. That's right, I forget that some of these just stay until they get destroyed. Yeah, What would you pull back here?
No big difference.
Yeah. I don't have another Linking Incursion. Yeah, I'm just going to bring back the Compulsion Canister.
Now you do have another.
Oh, now I do!
Incursion.
Look at that.
All right. Yeah, how's that? Oh, that Crimson Pin is in mare range, so I'm going to gobble that up. Nom nom.
All right. Still don't have any bounties in my trash. I do have a kill on sight. Oh, I'm going to play this on the Drum of Despair. That'd be really useful, right? Alright, I'm just going to eye on the prize here, because that is the thing I'm going to do. I will hit Gloomweaver with the one projectile, and I draw a Hunter and Hunted. Yeah, I feel like I'm just going to get that out now, because it's not going to do anything to me if I don't have any bounties out, right? It's just going to prep me for getting more bounties out later and hopefully start boosting.
You could put Kill on Sight on the Warden.
Yeah, that's true. I could do that.
It'll probably eventually get destroyed.
Yeah, and then this way it'll boost some damage that I'm going to do. Which I am a fan of boosted damage.
Yeah, then you can just, for the Drum of Despair, you can just destroy Hunter and Hunted.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Damage. All right, I'm gonna go for Focused Apertures here. And deal myself damage so that I can then deal Gloomweaver damage. And let's go ahead with Impale on Gloomweaver.
Nice. Yeah, this is definitely, like, I have found that I like every Absolute Zero in some ways, but the more I play this one, the more I like it.
Yeah,
like,
it's
like holy super fast setup Absolute Zero.
Yeah. If you don't have your isothermic, it's hurtful, but it still helps you get set up even then. All right. So this is going to be 3 damage unless you discard 2 cards or destroy 1.
Right. So I can. What do I have in?
You have a bunch of links.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, actually, I'm going to destroy that Resonator. And we can block one of them, right? Because it's Gloomweaver doing damage.
Yep. Chrono Ranger can destroy Hunter and Hunted if you want. Or
yeah, that's fine.
Keep it, I guess. And I probably don't want to destroy those other. I don't want to. I guess Hunter could probably discard Actually, Absolute Zero would be happy to discard because I have a card to fish things out of my trash, so I'll do that. And Haka's just gonna skip.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna put it on top of my deck so I can get it back. All right, Sable Pin.
You can get it back when you're tiny. The Time Crazed Prisoner is doing 0 right now, so I wouldn't worry too much about him.
Yeah, so let's do this. So one of them is my Rebounding Defibrillator, which I will put in play on Gloomy. And then the other one is my Micro Assembler. Next to a hero card, the hero gains the following power: discard a card, then search your deck for an equipment card and put it either into your hand or into play, then shuffle your deck. So
All of these heroes have equipment.
yeah. Is anybody dying to have this power?
Not really, unless you think Chrono Ranger did.
Yeah, that was my
Like-
gut. I was thinking I'd put it on Chrono Ranger just to have it.
It's good to have on Skyscraper because you can get links that you want.
That's a good point, actually. I'm going to put it on Skyscraper. This is why when I play Sentinels, I play with John. Alright, do I have 2 links I want to play right away? I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to put one of those aggression modulators on the prisoner. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't help. They're not going to do anything right now.
Yeah, for now, yeah. Unless I want to search for a specific equipment card. Yeah, no, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to put this on Gloomweaver, let him hit himself, and let him hit that pin. And then I will aggression modulate. Time Crazed Prisoner. And... oh yeah, what do I have in play? Hang on a second. What are all these ones on Gloomy here? Yeah, I'm going to pull that compulsion canister back, I think.
Danagro points out that the Warden will destroy the Time Crazed Prisoner.
Oh, well. Oh well.
And Haka could also, if I want, but I don't think I will.
Who would win in a Sentinels face-off, Christopher
Actually,
or
yeah,
John?
I'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, John is a
Christopher.
brilliant, but I feel like that's a pretty hands-down Christopher win there.
It's going to keep collecting things under Savage Mana. And then they both died.
Ooh, I like where that Savage Mana is headed.
Yep.
Nah. Alright, so let's see here.
Put a Temporal Grenade, then you have it.
Yeah, I still don't have anything in my trash, so that's fine. We'll just Temporal Grenade and skip. And use my Compounded Bow on the Green Burning Skull.
Pickwalker asks, who would be more cooperative in Sentinels? What is a Sentinels face-off?
Lemmy Adam, I get it. Says, hey, Handelabra Games, I heard you're dying. Y-O-U-R. To tell us what the bunker conditions are. Who's dying?
Who? Yeah, who's dying are you referring to?
Yeah. Am I dying? You heard that my dying is to tell us? Oh,
All right.
grammar. I am dying to tell you that, but I would get lynched by John for letting the cat out of the bag. So sorry.
Cat remains in the bag.
We decided it was getting too easy on you folks. We were getting unlocks in like 20 minutes from having the switch flipped, and we were like, nope, sorry. Time to make these a little bit more challenging. I mean, this is the Freedom 5. It's like the ultimate team. I mean, come on.
It's true. It's the ultimate team up. But yeah, you did receive a hint already, so you should be thankful for that. That's all I'm going to say about that. I guess I will also say that not everything is a hint.
That is a good point. Why are you keeping a cat in a bag?
Filter officer killed the drum of despair for us. Sano Arandra says, does that mean we can expect more ridiculous challenges for the rest of them too? Nobody said it was a ridiculous challenge.
Nope, did not say that.
Alright, we're doing this again, Drum of Despair. Destroy a card or discard 2.
Alright, fine. You want a hint? Here's a hint. Young Haribo says, you sure unlocking Bunker doesn't require unlocking a different Freedom 5 variant, right? Correct. You do not need to unlock any other Freedom 5 variants in order to unlock Bunker.
That's right. Bunker has been unlockable since Wednesday morning.
Yep. That is something we would not do to you. It wouldn't be like, here's Bunker. By the way, you need Tachyon and the Wraith first. No, we wouldn't do that. Alright, well, who is this? Skyscraper.
You could just destroy that aggression modulator that you have.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kicking around.
Thanks for blowing the hint, Young Haribo. Yeah, that's like, you get 3 wishes. Oh man, I wish that, something silly. I don't even know what I was going with that, but yes, you blew that's the only hint you're getting this week.
I think Haka's just gonna skip, take the damage. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think I wanna. But do I even have 2? I only have 2 cards.
Nobody said the variant hunt was going to be easy. And this is not, as far as I know, the longest. We don't have like a spreadsheet of all the times that it's taken for variants, but our variant Hall of Fame page does have the dates. So if someone wants to go through and figure that out, you can do that. You could also hunt down the posts where we've announced the conditions have been found if you want to do that. That would be cool. Absolute Zero. I want to keep my setup, so I'm just going to discard because I don't think I need all that stuff.
Yeah, top of the deck's fine. Vast following.
See, here's where those, even if we discarded a relic, that would have brought out the relic.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is where, like, I think a lot of people, I think rightly so, think that Gloomweaver is one of the less difficult villains.
Well, it's difficulty 1 now, so.
Right, and like, he's been kind of a cakewalk so far, but now with something like that, now all of a sudden we have a couple of cultists out, and things are going to start to get real, I have a feeling.
But hey, Sub-Zero Atmosphere, Chosen Disciple did nothing.
Ah, haha, nice. All right.
If you can hit the Profane Zealot a little, then Bunker can clean up that business.
I can definitely do that.
Because I have another Rampage.
So I can do that. And then do you want me to hit the Chosen Disciple with it so that the Rampage will clean them both up?
I can hit the Chosen Disciple with Mare, so
Okay.
you hit Gloomweaver.
I will hit Gloomweaver with this. And do I have 2 links that I want to play? No, I don't. What is that filter officer doing?
Oh, you could put it on the filter officer. He's going to be attacking villains first, or sometimes us, so it's good to have an aggression modulator on him.
Alright, I will do that. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. And, yep, I will take back my compulsion canister again. Yeah, Tiny Skyscraper can be so much fun.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're just going to keep rampaging.
Rampage!
Let the rampage roll. Hit the zealot first. And there's no zombies. I would eat them all anyways. And I punch all my friends. But we're okay with that. And I will hit that chosen disciple. And put her under Savage Mana also. For 9 cards under Savage Mana. Well, you have a bounty in the trash now.
I do have a bounty in the trash now. Yeah, and the Masada is only going to be useful if I start getting bounties out, so let's do that. I'm going to put that next to the officer, since that is probably the most likely to go away sometime soon. And I will hit Gloomweaver with this. Yeah. So actually, wait. Remind me again. So if I play Masada now, my choice, I don't even get the choice to discard 2 cards, right? Because I don't have any cards, or I do get the choice and I discard 0 of 2 when the drum comes around.
Yeah, you'll have to either destroy a card or, like, you can't. If you only have 1 card, you can't discard 2 cards.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna play this, and then I'll just discard whatever I get. I mean, obviously, unless it's like amazing.
Did you not understand what I said?
No, when the drum comes, like, I'm gonna draw a card at the end of my turn, so I will only have 1 card in my hand.
Yep. So you can't discard 2 cards. So you have to either destroy a card or take damage.
Oh, okay. You're right. I did misunderstand what you said. But you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I have a thing out, so
you have lots of hit points.
Yeah, I have lots of hit points, so that's fine.
You could also use Temporal Grenade and blow up the filter officer and draw lost cards.
Oh yeah.
Whoosh.
All right, let's do that. So we'll hit that. I forgot I had that Temporal Grenade. And I mean, do I even want to hit the Warden?
You can't. So.
Oh, right. All right. We don't have any redirections from ourselves, right?
No, you get at the drum. That'll make, like, lower target things hit, but whatever, it doesn't really super matter. Oh, you could destroy the environment card underneath. Actually did, oh yeah, it was showing that was underneath Savage Mana. Funny. The order won't matter here. There, look, you got lots of cards.
There's my by any means.
I'll just blow up Gloomweaver all by myself here.
These songs continue to crawl in my head every time I hear them.
It's a good one.
It's especially good when the, like, Prison Break kicks in right as Prison Break gets played. Like, I always love it when the thematic bits match up with what's happening in the game. See, like that, Prison Riot. Like, the music just finished the Prison Riot. This would have been so much better if we had just played a little bit faster. Oh, well. Hey, look, it's Russ. Hey, Russ.
And Char. I don't think Char is based on a real person.
I don't think so.
That would be terrifying.
All right. Any particular order we're looking at here?
Not really.
All right. Okay, what do I want to do? I don't actually have a bunch of things out. I guess I could destroy that microassembler, which I'm not probably going to use right now. Unless, do I have a lot of...
There's also there's a link that's just on nothing in the environment you could destroy.
Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that.
This is the end of the Ardbeg. You
Bye-bye,
heard it here
Ardbeg.
first. Ardbeg is over.
Don't tell Christopher.
I mean, he'd be happy that it went to a good home. Not that I should destroy Savage Mana. I don't need that.
Darren 20,500. Do you two ever think you drink too much? If I did the same every single night of the week, I would say probably yes. Honestly, it's funny. Every time there's going to be a stream night and I know that I'm going to be drinking whiskey, I think about, I don't know if anyone out there in Streamland ever watched Better Off Ted. It was this short-lived sitcom that was only for like 2 seasons. But there's an episode, and I want to say season 2, where like the old CEO comes through, and they say something like, "Why are you always drinking?" He's like, "The drinking keeps me warm and approachable." And I always think about that when when I'm streaming, where it's like, it keeps us sort of like jovial and funny while we're playing the stream. So, all right.
I drink typically a beer a day. That's it's not the average, but it is the median. Certainly. I'll have a beer with dinner or a glass of wine.
Like I'll say, I probably did drink too much while I was at PAX Unplugged. Like that is a thing.
Well, yeah, that's different. That's a show.
Yes.
But yeah, like, and then when we're having the stream, I'll have a couple of glasses of whiskey or whatever. But like, I don't think that's too much. I very rarely get drunk. That's more of a maybe once a year thing.
Yeah, and to be fair, the one night over the PAX Unplugged, I am actually looking at the game while I'm having this conversation. I'm trying to decide what to do with Chrono Ranger. I did... The night that I was planning to get drunk, our server was really bad and never brought the drinks that we ordered, so I ended up not getting drunk that night. We went to Fogo de Chao. And had like a crazy...
And you ordered 14 shots of whiskey.
We had like a
Never
crazy
came.
meat night.
Why not?
And the plan was to like have scotch and meat and have more scotch and more meat and more scotch and more meat. And the server took our drink orders and we never saw him again. It was
Did
very...
you have to pay for them?
No. We definitely did not pay for them. We never got our drinks. And by the end of the meal, after we had already eaten like 1.5 pounds of meat a piece, the manager came over and was like, "Hey, is there anything going, anything? How was everything tonight? Was anything to do?" Like, well, it's funny you ask because our server took our drink order and we've never seen him again. And then another manager came over and was like, "Oh my God, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. Is there anything we can do? We can give you a coupon for this and blah, 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 whatever." And we were like, "No, we just kind of want to pay and go home." So that was what happened. But
You claimed to be paying attention to the game, but you went AFK and I decided for you.
Oh, you did? Okay. You destroyed Masada. Okay, that's fair enough. I was literally on that screen trying to figure out which one of them I wanted to destroy, and then fair enough. And then they died. Yeah, that was my fun night. I went out with Adam and Christopher and Paul from Greater Than Games, and we ate lots of meat, which took us back to the first year of PAX South when we went to Fogo de Chao.
Right, I'm just going to continue playing for you then.
And did all kinds of fun things. Oh, shoot. Am I... okay. Sorry. I need to click something so I'm no longer AFK.
What power should you use? Oh, now you're choosing.
Haha! I have taken it back. Alright, wait. Which one is the... Okay, is that the first one? Okay, there we go. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this.
Sub-Zero Atmosphere also prevented Cursed Acolyte from doing anything.
Nice.
In case you're wondering how much of a useless card it is, it has done great, huge things for us tonight.
Huge.
really doesn't matter what you do. The game is going to end probably on Chrono Ranger's turn. I don't really care about any of these cards, so I'll just play that. And I will use this power. Pew, 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 pew. Alright. Can Chrono Ranger finish the game?
All right. So,
I think so.
yeah, I think so too. I'm just trying to do the math here. So, like, if I... All right, I increase that. All right, so I don't have any bounties in play right now. I have to do 7 damage. So, like, it's no. Okay, so if I eye on the prize, then by any means... No. I get to play 2 cards because of Jim's hat. So if I by any means, then Hunter and Hunted, then eye on the... No, because that doesn't let me do an extra card play. Don't tell me. I know you've already figured it out. I know you're like Mr. Smarty Pants, and you're like, oh, here's how it's going to work. But I'm going to figure this out. All right. All right. So definitely going to by any means on Gloomweaver. All right, so
17th Lord has posted a Steam key for something, it looks like, in the chat.
Yeah, then I'm going to eye on the prize. So that'll do 2.
He's got it.
And then I'm going to Hunter and Hunted.
He's got it.
And then I'm going to compound my bow. I can do it myself, Dad. Leave me alone. Yes, that's exactly it. And there it is. Not so gloomy now, are you, Weaver? It's not a
Get
Steam
back
key.
in your mirror, Black Mirror.
No.
It does look like a Steam key, though. Alright, good game.
Yes,
I do like
indeed.
to see Gloomweaver's flip side, but it is admittedly rare that
Yeah.
that happens.
We shall now communicate entirely via Steam keys. Indeed. All right, yeah, let's do another game here. And I'm going to randomize, but I am going to particularly choose, since everybody's talking about Tachyon, I guess we'll
Tachyon.
play the Freedom 5 Tachyon. So her power... Oh, whoops. Too many clicks. Her power is Blitz. Aw, man. Tachyon deals 1 target, 1 melee damage. You may move a burst card from your trash to the bottom of your deck. If you do, use this power again now. So it kind of flips the script on what people are used to in terms of the whole burst in the trash thing. And if you decide to go this route with Tachyon, obviously you're sort of not prepping her for her big nuke card, but it changes a little bit the way that you're going to play Tachyon. And we have a request to see the in-cap side. Sure. There she is
She has
being...
damage boost, it's incredible.
Yes, exactly. Here she is being throttled by what appears to be an Aeon Man. Or an Aeon Man, I guess. I think,
person.
right? Aeon person.
No, that's Progeny.
Is that Progeny?
Yeah,
Golden Progeny instead of Silver Progeny?
that's Golden Oblivion later Progeny,
Aha.
I believe.
All right,
Could
so...
just be the lighting, too.
Yeah, so her...
But Aeon Men are orange and little.
Gotcha. Yeah, Supersonic Progeny, that's what they're all saying. All right, it's a Ballroom Blitz. So her in-cap abilities, select a player, they may play an extra card during their next play phase. Select a player, they may draw an extra card during their next draw phase, or put the top card of a hero's trash into their player's hand. So still very thematic with the sort of speedster kind of thing going on. And that is Freedom 5 Tachyon. All right, so what have we got here? It looks like we've got, is that Heroic Infinitor?
That's just, it is Heroic Infinitor, I guess. Yeah, it is.
In Silver Gulch.
That seems fine.
All right. So Heroic Infinitor in Silver Gulch with... Ugh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm actually going to switch out Omnitron U. Mainly just because I'm not good at Omnitron U, and I don't know how to play that character effectively, and so I'm not gonna.
as it turns out. So instead, I think I'm going to play Unity, because why not? And I think I'm going to play Termination Unity. All right, there we go. I looked upon the randomizer gods and found them wanting. I can barely resist the whispers of oblivion. You must help me, heroes! I may go out in a blaze of glory, but your evil shall be consumed by purifying fire.
I like how Infinitor is like, help me, and Ra's like, you're going down.
No! So we've shown off Ra setting sun, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, so
played
Blaze
him against the NES.
Okay, so Blaze of Glory. Ra deals each non-hero target and himself 2 irreducible fire damage. Destroy one of your ongoing cards, remove the top 2 cards of your deck, and trash from the game. Setting sun, indeed. All right, so Ra opens with Fire Blast, Flesh of the Sun God, and Inferno. New super awesome Tachyon has got a Lightspeed Barrage, a Nimble Strike, Pushing the Limits, and Sonic Vortex. Oh man, so she's got both of her burst-powered cards in her hand. I have got the best card ever, Blatant Reference, Retcon, and Selling Out. And this is, of course, me as played by John. And then we've got Unity, which is Bebot, Construction Pylon, Modular Workbench, and Platform Bot. Which, by the way, there was a Unity at PAX Unplugged who had a platform bot with her, and it was glorious. I don't know if you've seen the pictures on Facebook, but you should go check it out. I think they put them on Twitter, too. It was not a drone. It might have been a drone, but it was not flying around. She was just sort of, like, carrying it and, like, moving it around. But it was very cool. They got a great picture of her with, there was a Baron Blade cosplay, and she had it, like, taunting him, which was very cool. All right. So for those who aren't familiar with Heroic Infinitor, he plays somewhat differently than a lot of the villains that you might be used to, because on this side, he is actually a hero target. So we've got all of these manifestations coming out. Let me pop that open just for anybody who might be new. At the start of the game, Infinitor enters play Tormented Ally side up. All crushing cages are removed from the game. Cards are revealed from the villain deck until 4 manifestations are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. Gameplay. Manifestations are indestructible. Reduce damage dealt to manifestations by 1. If there are no manifestations in play, you win. Infinitor is a hero target. Increase damage dealt by Infinitor by 1. When Infinitor would be destroyed, he flips instead. Whenever a manifestation with 1 or fewer HP is dealt damage by Infinitor, it is placed under this card. At the end of the villain turn, Infinitor deals 1 manifestation, 2 melee damage. So, in general, the strategy that I've found works pretty well with this is you got to get the manifestations sort of set up so that Infinitor can smash them and then put them underneath the Infinitor character card. Would you agree, John?
Yeah.
All right.
I think we should hit the Hellion because we can do it more damage. And it does bad things.
It's so recolescent. That Hellion.
And let's try avoid hitting Infinitor because we want to save Infinitor.
Yeah, Tachyon is looking pretty sweet. The new art that Adam came up with for the new characters is really sweet.
Mm-hmm. She's got, like, Ray-Ban HUD goggles.
Yep.
All right. So, reduce damage dealt to manifestations by 1, so I can't hit them. I'm thinking of going Flesh of the Sun God and skipping my power here, so I can. Well, I can use Flesh of the Sun God's power, I guess. But if I get another ongoing card out, then I can preserve a Flesh of the Sun God.
Ah.
Which is good.
All right.
And also, guys might be able to use his power to do hilarious things.
Okay, so Infinitor. So I need to get that. All right, well, first of all, we'll start with pushing the limits, and then I'm going to. Yeah, Nimble Strike. I can't hit anything with Nimble Strike, can I? I mean, I can still draw a card.
It's a burst in the trash and draw a card.
Yeah, it's a burst in the trash and draw a card, but I was hoping to get that Hellion down to 1. Are we gonna be able to get that down to 1 so Infinitor can get rid of it?
Guys can do that.
Yeah, and it doesn't even make sense to use my power here.
Yeah, you can't get damage through, so you may as well skip.
Wah, wah. I know we were hoping to show you guys the new Tachyon, but sometimes it makes sense to skip.
Soon enough.
Soon enough. Play that one. That one. Selling out. Play it. Play it. Do it. Come on.
I want to play best card ever. And I'm gonna. You can't stop me. We'll knock that down to 1. Woo!
I think you mean Schmayban, John.
No. I don't follow those rules.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't actually get that that was a bit either. I thought that they were actually, like, trying to be careful, and I actually considered texting them and being like, hey, you know that, like, there's something called nominative fair use where you can actually say trademarks. That's, like, a totally a thing. And they were like, it's a joke. That's the joke.
Yeah, I'll go with extreme, and then we can chip down those miscreations as well. That miscreation down to 1, just like that. Fuck. Thwack. And I'll get that one down to 2.
Yeah, Chichungi says, I feel like it's good to just avoid using Tachyon's power until you're ready to explode. And that's true, but remember, like, when you use her power, you deal 1 damage.
Yeah.
Like,
so
right
it's
up
still
front.
useful just to use
Yeah,
the
so
power.
like if you need to chip things down, if you can get that damage through, it's great. You don't have to do the whole second part with the burst cards if you don't want to. Oh, I'm wearing my Sentinels shirt. I didn't even realize this. This is my like OG Rook City shirt that I got when we first met them at PAX.
Would have been the second PAX.
Was it? Did they not have these at the very first PAX?
No,
I thought Rook
'cause
City was
at the
already
first-
being kickstarted then.
No, I don't think so. They just released the game at Gen Con and went to PAX. Like they were doing Rook City in the next
Yeah, maybe it was
time.
that PAX East.
PAX East the next year.
All right, so do I want... Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to construction pylon and then use that to get both of these bots out. And then I'll have things to do next turn with my cool termination power. All right. Should I hit the other miscreation? Or should I hit one of the swarms?
Yeah, sure, we'll get it down to 1.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
thinking.
There's a chance he'll play like Whispers of Oblivion or something and get rid of them all.
Yeah, Lou Dolphin says the nice thing about Freedom 5 Tachyon is you can blitz as much as you need to take out however many targets you need. Yeah, so it's kind of like a Sonic Vortex, but you get some control depending on how many burst cards you have.
I guess Tachyon might want to discard a card here, but probably not because you leave the feats to play.
Yeah, not so.
And we're all just going to take some damage. Well, B-Bot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't we?
Yeah, we have B-Bot, so let's hit the bad guys first. Only really matters for those two, and then B-Bot.
I'll hit one of these swarms. And
Yeah,
kill the
then you
portal.
can stop the portal.
Look at that.
Hooray for B-Bot. Look at that! Whispers of Oblivion. Goodbye, most of those. I don't think the order will matter here. Hey, it's that card you wanted. Just take water.
Yeah, so the win condition with Infinitor here is obviously to try and get all of the ones that are in play under Infinitor, because then the game is over. But if he flips, how do things change? I always forget.
Just don't get there.
Oh, another
If
Whispers.
he flips, then you have to like defeat him by hit points. But he goes up to like
He goes bad again.
a bunch. he gets restored to a big number. I can't remember what it is. It's bad. If you flip him, it's bad. It's real bad. Chunky says you lose.
They're bad, really bad. You lose. You lose. That's about it.
When he flips, he goes to 90 hit points, and he just does bad things. It's real bad. Just don't do it.
Overcome by manifestations. Oh, platform bot.
Platform bot goes down.
Barely knew ya.
Who could harm such a beauty? Alright, so here I can play my second Flesh of the Sun God, and then use my power to do cool stuff. And I'm immune to fire damage. Haha!
All right. Yes, I definitely want to do that so that I can play this. Scorched Earth. Synaptic Interruption. Best card ever. Raptorbot. And then play this. So I can get a Summon Staff. And a Lightspeed Barrage. And a Retcon. And a Volatile Parts. And now I still have 2 cards to play. So... let's see. Twisted Miscreation's only a 2. Yeah, I'm definitely eyeing that. I'm thinking ahead a little bit here. Alright, so we do that. I get a Nimble Strike, a Synaptic Interruption, and a HUD Goggles. Oof, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of one of those Synaptic Interruptions. Yeah, I kind of feel bad because, like, I want to use Tachyon's new power, but, like, I'm very set up to not do that.
Yeah, there's damage reduction. It's just because there's damage reduction.
But that's the thing, like, I'm just going to discard another burst card and then use, like, my Lightspeed Barrage. Even though it's, like, a bad time to use Lightspeed Barrage.
Why wouldn't you discard Synaptic Interruption and play HUD Goggles and Nimble Strike?
Well, I guess if he already played both,
why would you waste a Lightspeed Barrage to do 1 damage?
To get it to the point where he can use it, where he can get rid of it. I'm just thinking there's only 2 manifestations.
You don't think your teammates can help?
Yeah, alright.
You could not play HUD Goggles, I guess, for some reason.
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna play HUD Goggles. It's fine. If we lose by 1 Tachyon card play, we'll know where the problem was.
Oh, we already know where the problem is.
Yes. All right. Watch it, you. I figured out the Chrono Ranger thing last game. I'm not completely useless. And I'll be honest with you, like,
1 hit point.
I might not be great at strategy, but let me tell you, I got my 1-deck dungeon pitch, like, down to a science this weekend. I sold so many copies of the physical game of 1-deck dungeon, it was completely ridiculous.
Good.
And of course, all of those people also went home with information about the Kickstarter. We're waiting for those people to log in and pop onto the Kickstarter, but hopefully they'll all start showing up soon.
So Cruz says, the disappointment in John's face when Jeremy didn't play HUD Goggles. I want that in a GIF. I'm sure you could get it.
And I want it in a GIF.
Well, you can have it in a GIF, and I'll have it in a GIF.
I was actually just just talking to Krista about that today because she said GIF, and I was like, I want you to know that I'm thrilled that you called it a GIF and not a GIF, because this is one of the, like, ultimate, like, nuclear disagreements between myself and John. John is a GIF guy, I'm a GIF guy, and she was like, what's the other one? I'm like, the other one is Rock Band versus Guitar Hero. So I gave her the whole story about that.
Oh, we did meet through Rock Band, so obviously Rock Band's better.
We did meet through Rock Band, but I will maintain till my dying breath that Guitar Hero is a better video game than Rock Band. All right, Unity, what are we playing here? Where am I at? All right, I have no bots in play. If I do that, I do have 2 in my trash. But of course, this is a slightly different game, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, I'm actually going to play the supply crate.
Yeah, we really don't need to do anything right now.
I know, that's why I'm looking at it, so...
Yeah, you could just play a B-bot out and
Yeah,
or whatever,
that's exactly what I'm going to do.
in case the environment does something.
Oh, and I got a
wrong.
construction pile on it, so I can get more things out if I need to next turn. Take Walker says, you guys met through Rock Band? That's so amazingly nerdy. I love it. So we'll tell the quick story here. We've actually told the story many times over the years, and just recently we told it in we did an interview for Pixelated Cardboard, I want to say it was. But basically the way that we met was through the Ars Technica open forum, the gaming forum there, Gaming Extra Strength Caplets.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a gaming forum where people would get together in the somewhat early days of Xbox Live, maybe not the super early days of Xbox Live.
Xbox 360.
Yeah, it was Xbox 360 time. Like, we had played Halo together because there was a bunch of ours people that were like, oh, hey, like, here's our gamer tags if you want to play some
Halo 3 and Reach and...
Yeah, exactly, where, people aren't going to teabag you and, like, call you racist names. Like, we'll all have fun and actually enjoy our online gaming experience. So we all sort of, like, would play together. And then when Rock Band came out, we were all, playing Rock Band and comparing scores. And John actually wrote this cool web app that would scrape the official Rock Band leaderboards to just look for the people from our forum so that we could more easily compare our scores against each other without having to go through all the nonsense of all of the millions of people playing it worldwide. And when I got a bug in my ear about hey, I kind of want to start an app company, his online handle, as it still is Migrant Programmer. Sometimes Migrant P, but generally Migrant Programmer. So I sort of I was like, hey, so I see that you program web apps. Do you also program other things? And he was like, oh, yeah, I do all kinds of stuff. I program on Macs and I do other things, whatever. And I was like, hey, so I'm thinking about starting an app company. This iPhone thing looks like it's going to stick around. So what do you think? And he was like, yeah, sure. I think that sounds like a fun idea. And that was sort of the beginning of a wonderful friendship, as it were.
Yay!
Yay! And that was, my God, that was
It was 2009.
Yeah, it was 8 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
Ooh, what do I want?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
kinda-
it's with the screen jerk. I moved the Sentinels window, and so it took Game Show a second to catch up. Sorry about that.
Staff of Raw time for the +1 to get all those down to 1. Yeah, and at the time I was working on... I had been working on mobile apps for J2ME devices, and also interested in Mac development. And so but my company had dropped the entire mobile project. So I quit that company and started working somewhere else. And so I was really interested in doing mobile stuff, and it was the perfect thing. So we ended up working together.
And the rest,
here we are.
as they say, is history.
Yes.
Although, to be fair, we did not immediately jump into being the world's greatest digital board game company.
No, that took 5 years.
Another 5 years. Yeah. But we got there eventually.
Yeah. Goodbye, Flesh of the Sun God. Oh no, Solar Flare. That would be great. Solar Flare goes well with Setting Sun. I'll hit +4 damage and then destroy it.
Yeah, see, I can't sucker punch any of those, and those are already the world's
Yeah,
greatest
I like-
digital. How dare you, Take Walker? How dare you?
Rock Band is actually celebrating its 10-year anniversary
Yes.
this year. All the Harmonix and ex-Harmonix employees on Twitter are talking about it. Yeah, it's funny, the Wii was a really good get everyone together and play games thing when it first came out, and then Rock Band came out and completely replaced the Wii for us. Like, we would, get together and play Wii Sports and Rayman Rabbids and Wario and whatever, but when Rock Band came out, it was like we 100% wanted to play that with friends, and everyone else wanted to play it, and that was it. It's quite a change, and then we just sort of started gathering dust.
Apparently they were saying it was a true slogan. Sorry, I guess maybe I don't get the reference there. It says, the world's greatest digital board game company, where's the lie? I assume
don't
that
know.
means that there's a lie in there, so maybe
We're
I
too
misread it.
old. We're too old.
Must
We're
be.
not on Fleek Jeremy.
That must be totally fetch.
Oh, that I didn't even know that.
That's from Mean Girls. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen. It means there is no lie. Okay, thank you, Take Walker. Well, in that case, then I take it all back, and I appreciate it. We do what we can.
Yeah. All right. I mean, this is sometimes a thing against Heroic Infinitor. It's a bit like misinformation, where it's like, I have nothing to do.
Yeah. I mean, that's why, like, again, I still have yet to use the new Tachyon's power, because there's just nothing for me to do with it.
Well, now you can hit guys with your power as many times as you want, so he can draw cards. How about that?
Okay.
I approve of that message.
Stop trying to make Freedom 6 bunker hints happen. It's not going to happen. Yes.
Is there an equipment I would like to borrow?
Oh, right. Freedom 5. I just read that without even paying attention. Come on, Lou Dolphin. We expect more from our, like, super strategic, thinks everything through host.
But I will hit myself to draw a card.
I can do that too. So we had our big weekly meeting today, and David, who is doing all of our engine programming now, was like, so there's this new bug I'm working on with guys, and I won't go any further into that, but we'll just say that the I Can Do That Too card featured prominently in what this bug is causing.
That's not a new bug.
It's not a new bug, but it's one that
That's an
can
old
be...
bug.
Yeah, it can cause all kinds of really interesting stuff. I'm sure Sanvar, if he's watching, knows exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, I will destroy this.
But yeah, anytime we do new decks, we have to test guys.
Yes.
With that. That's a thing.
All right, so let's see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and then this. And actually, do I want?
I feel like Bebot has been more useful.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, we love Bebot. Technically, it's a Hornet, but we still love it.
It does not involve completionist guys. We have not yet begun work on completionist guys.
But it does involve Celestial Tribunal.
Yes.
And Completionist Guys is related to Celestial Tribunal as well. The Explosives Wagon!
Okay.
I would probably say the Reapers do fear the Reaper.
But seasons don't fear the Reaper,
I fear the Reaper.
nor do the wind or the sun or the rain.
Guys is happy to take a damage for the team at this point.
I think Sulfaria nailed it.
It's really when anyone gets summoned as representative.
Yeah, right. But that is the card that is causing all the shenanigans. Since I've never played Celestial Tribunal on the tabletop, I'm very excited for us to finish implementing it and testing it so that I can play it in the video game and see what all the hubbub is about.
You gotta get a Sentinels tabletop group together.
I know. I actually...
Destroy the Explosive Wagon.
So speaking of that, I actually did... I picked up a copy of the Sentinels role-playing game starter kit and enough dice to play it, and I brought it home, and I'm actually going to try and play it with my kids this weekend.
Cool.
I'm very excited. I actually talked to Christopher and actually Paul, Adam wasn't around, about it, and I was like, so my youngest is 6, and if I just sort of walk, through some of those things with her, like, do you think that my 9 and 12-year-old could figure it out? And they were like, yeah, you're probably fine. And I've seen it played a couple times. I've actually sat in and sort of watched it played a couple of times. Not the whole thing. So the starter kit, Sacruz, was released at PAX Unplugged for purchase. It is going to be available from their website very, very, very soon. I don't believe that it is available for order yet, but it is printed. They had a shipment of it, and they were selling it at PAX Unplugged. Yes.
They are shipping pre-orders yesterday and today.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I hadn't seen exactly.
Just confirm that on Twitter. So yeah, again, we can't, everything is low enough that we just need to let Infinitor hit them.
Yep.
And we have to try not to die. I definitely hope you get Hypersonic Assault. So yeah, you can use your power to do lots of damage to things that don't need to be hit.
You mean you don't want me to hit the explosive wagon?
No, I do not.
Ugh, yeah.
Just don't do anything else.
Yeah.
Unless you want to, you can use Sucker Punch to get bursts in your trash, but...
Yeah, I mean, assuming this doesn't go on for too long, we can play another game where we can show off the new Tachyon. And maybe actually do something with her. Yeah, so by the way, the Sentinel role-playing game, it literally is it's a packet that has the 6 character booklets in it, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus I think another 6 actual sort of comic books that are the scenarios that you can play. It's basically scenario 1, scenario 2, and then there's 3 other books that are scenarios 3, 4, and 5, depending on how you branch, and then the final scenario. And I'm very excited to actually dive in and play it. I've seen the first booklet, the first scenario booklet played, so I don't actually have a lot of spoilers from beyond that, and so I'm very excited to see sort of how it goes. And I'm actually going to GM it for my kids. I'm going to let them play the heroes, and I'm gonna GM it. So
I shuffled your Raptor Bot into my deck because I wanted to do that.
Okay.
What you gonna do, Max? My Raptor Bot.
That's fine. Guys was walking around with a Raptor Bot at PAX Unplugged, so it's very thematic.
Yeah. Maybe I'll draw it, and I'll get to have it in my hand. Raptor Bot. I do have Raptor Bot, but it's in my storage unit and somewhere. You didn't need that Raptor Bot anyway.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and then this. Yeah, we still don't. Yeah, those are all one or below. So I'm just gonna get a. Actually, that's probably not a great idea. Now that I'm rethinking this, never mind. Let's go back to play a card.
Why?
No, sorry. Use a power. I don't want that B-bot in play. I want to switch it for a different one. Because if that goes off, then don't I have to kill the? Oh no, I guess I can kill an ongoing.
It'll hit one man. You don't have to destroy an environment card. B-bots is optional. That already happened on the villain turn.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I was worried about oh no, is that gonna make me kill the explosive wagon?
No, you may destroy an ongoing card.
Right,
you
fine.
do have to deal damage, but. Cyrus Hayes going after manifestations. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, the disappointment in John's face. That already happened. But this is why you guys tune in, right? This is why everybody tunes in to see John become super disappointed with me. Because I don't know the game as well as I should at this point after 3 years.
Alright. Infinitor is now ending the game.
Yay!
can pick them, or we can just fast forward it. If you want to have a taste of the RPG, I definitely recommend the Boards Alive podcast. They did a play session that they recorded with Christopher at Gen Con, or at PAX West, I think. That was pretty fun to listen to, so check it out. I've been listening to some of their RPG sort of intros plays, and it's been fun. They did a Star Trek one and a Kids on Bikes as well.
Take Walker says, I sometimes wish there was a voice chat, but we'd be really noisy. Yes, you would.
That would be real noisy. I guess we could hook in the Discord or something. That would be insane.
Just be like, "Ah!" all the time. All right,
be like having 12-year-olds singing, that's classic Xbox 360.
All right, I'm just continuing to hit randomize.
Until?
All right, somebody from the chat say stop. The first stop that I see, I will stop hitting randomize, and that'll be what we play. And I will once again play Tachyon.
Skami EK says, I tuned in for the Freedom 5 bunker hint we apparently got at some point. You got it last night.
Stop! Choke point at Omnitron 4.
With Unity.
And I've got a Unity. Look at that. All right, and then I'll grab the other Tachyon. Wait, oh, shoot. Wait, I clicked out of the right window. All right, where'd you go? Boom, 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 boom. All right, so let's pop this open here. So, yeah, let's look at what someone says play. Tech Walker says play ultimate. So let's look at what her advance and her ultimates are. Advance. At the end of the villain turn, player with the most cards in hand puts one card from their hand face down the villain area, and then when she flips, we've got the first time a hero card would be discarded each turn, it is put down face down in the villain area. And so she is one of the new challenge modes that had not been released for the tabletop. So, right? Isn't she one of the ones? It was her and Infinitor, right?
Yeah, we're not playing Ultimate. We can play either Advanced or Challenge.
Okay. Yeah, the challenge is the Steel Singer. Whenever a non-villain card is destroyed, it is put face down in the villain play area, unless it is already face down in the villain play area. Whenever a card is put face down in the villain play area, Choke Point regains 2 HP and deals each hero target 2 energy damage. Oof, brutal. All right, folks, Advanced or Challenge. The first one to get 3 votes is what we will play. And it looks like John is playing a Freedom 5 Bunker. All right, so I see one for Challenge. 1 for Challenge. 2 for Challenge. 1 for Advanced. 1 more Challenge, and we got it.
We haven't done a vote for a while.
Advanced. Challenge, Advanced. The next vote has it! What's it gonna be? Challenge! Sacruz. All right.
All right, so a hero that doesn't destroy their own cards. So no Expatriate. And no Scholar. Or Naturalist, really.
And here comes Sockfoot 2000 with Normal.
Too late.
Oh, and Pricey Province is getting cheeky saying Ultimate.
Where's Cheapskates?
All right, so we got Challenge Choke Point at Omnitron 4 against Unity. I believe that's Golem Unity, right? Yeah, Freedom 6. Freedom 5 Bunker, Freedom 5 Tachyon, and Parse. Boom. Now, aren't you an oddity? Come, child, you must know you belong to me. Let yourself go. I can hear your voice in my head. It calls to me, but not to me as a person, just to parts of me. All right, so we definitely have... Creepy. Yeah, so we have 2 nemeses in this one. We got Unity and Bunker, right? Yep.
Yeah. All
right, so Unity opens with Inspired Repair, Platform Bot, Scrap Metal, and Volatile Parts. And just a reminder, this is Golem Spawn, Freedom 6 Unity. Unity deals herself 4 energy damage. Put a mechanical golem from your hand into play. I don't think we've actually played her in a while, so... all right, Freedom 5 Bunker, External Combustion, Flak Cannon, Gatling Gun, and Turret Mode. Freedom 5 Tachyon has got a HUD Goggles, Lightspeed Barrage, Nimble Strike, and Synaptic Interruption. There's that Omnitron music kicking in. And we've got a critical multiplier, data mining, syntactic analysis, and targeting arrow for Parse.
So keep in mind her challenge mode. Whenever a non-villain card is destroyed, that's things like Bunker's modes, your construction pylons, right? Keep that in mind.
All right.
It's bad. Don't do those things.
Okay.
Unless we get her hypersonic assaulted or something. Well, she starts off with an easy villain turn.
Yeah.
A card that does nothing on the first turn.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna yeah, this might be completely bat poop insane, but I'm gonna put out volatile parts and I'm gonna hit myself to get out that platform bot. And
That's what I would have done.
oh my god! Folks, you heard it here first! Without any prompting, I did what John would have done. I'm so proud.
Sure, that was a good play.
Good times.
Yeah,
This is the worst
and when
environment, I
Omnitron
think.
4 destroys things like its own cards, she's going to go off. So Hypersonic Assault is going to be a priority to try to get going. And also, Bunker's power is so good, so I'm going to get Gatling Gun out and keep it out. And just use Bunker's power all the time. So, let's look at each hero's deck. Unity, Supply Crate, Bunker, Gatling Gun, Tachyon, Synaptic Interruption, and Impossible Shot for Parse. I'm going to go with Impossible Shot to go into play here. And I'll just discard the other Gatling Gun.
All right, so
So last game you didn't even use your power once.
that is correct.
This game you will.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to start with HUD goggles. Better late than never, right? And I will Nimble Strike, Choke Point, and
I
draw
don't think
another...
you did a single point of damage with Tachyon last game.
Yeah, I don't think so. Sure. Alright, so there's some damage. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Not in the game, in my computer. Alright, hide that. Joink. There we go.
Well, I think targeting arrow on Choke Point seems like a good call, so I'm going to do that. Let's just try to hit her as hard as possible before she kills us.
I do just want to take a moment to like just recognize the fact that Choke Point's hair is the coolest hair I think I've ever seen in my life. Like it's like white and then like glowing purple pink and then black. Like come on. If I could have my hair look like that, I would do it in a heartbeat. Alright, so the internal defense grid is here. Damage and damage and more damage.
Destroy an equipment card.
Kinetic Looter.
I'm going to suggest probably volatile parts.
Sure, that's fine.
And that causes her to deal damage to everything.
Actually, a crossplay Choke Point would be a really cool costume for me to do. That is a thing that I'm now actively considering. Because she's got those like silver metal arms, and I've already done that for Luminary.
No, there's a flip side.
Yeah. I know about all about the flip side. So that was the thing when I was guys on Saturday at PAX Unplugged. Russ pulled me aside. He's like, have you seen the guys that you need to be? And he showed me one of the Oblivion cards and what happens to guys. I won't spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, which is probably most people. But there was the actual final Oblivion cards were at PAX Unplugged, and whoa, is there a guys that I need to try and figure out how to do at some point. And it's not completionist guys. It's a whole different one. All right, so let's see. Unity, play a card. What do we got here? Yeah, I agree with that. All right, so I draw that supply crate that we knew was there. So that's the thing about the supply crate. Like, if we don't want me to play this and then destroy it at the start of my turn.
Yeah, you can play it, but I wouldn't destroy it at the start of your turn.
Right, okay. I'm going to draw a stealth bot, heal up a bit.
Yeah, stealth bot's good.
Yeah. I'll hit myself for some stealth bot. Oh, what's that? Internal Fronts Grid? Ooh, and a Swift bot? Oh, good times. All right, I assume we're focusing choke point unless you think we're trying to take out... Yeah, okay.
Ignore the grid. If we destroy it, she hits us.
So Real Fan Fanatic says, so the cards and rules are final now. Do not quote me on that. All I know is that they had actual like Oblivion like proofs at PAX Unplugged. Now, whether that means that things are actually final for real, I don't know that for sure. I know everything that you know in terms of what they have made public on the Oblivion Kickstarter, which is that they are going back and forth with proofs with factory in China to make sure that things can be printed. So that is the best I can tell you. So don't quote me on anything beyond that. But the Oblivion booklet looks really cool. I'll just put it that way.
This is your call.
Jeremy said so. The internet by tomorrow morning. Yeah. Did they have the new heroes at PAX Unplugged? That's actually a really good question. The Oblivion game that I was watching did not have any of the new heroes in it. It was a bunch of older heroes, so I can't speak to that.
Unity has volatile parts. Bunker has ammo drop. Tachyon has sucker punch. Parse has data mining. Nothing super exciting. Icon could get a burst, I guess. Or Unity could get volatile parts if you think that will be useful.
I mean, if
Data
there's something
mining
else,
won't do
that's
anything.
fine. That's fine.
And I must discard.
Hasty
Ooh, hasty
augmentation.
augmentation.
Good. Maintenance
That is
unit.
real good with Freedom 5 Tachyon.
Sucker punch. Oh yeah. All right, so let's see. So I have 2 cards to play. So I'll get sucker punch into my trash. And I guess I'll play Synaptic Interruption. And I'll hit her for 2 because of targeting arrow. And I'm actually going to skip this for now and wait for maybe having that.
There's Hypersonic Assault.
Nice.
Yeah, I think syntactic analysis on Tachyon would be good.
Yeah, just to confirm what people are talking about in the chat, the bunker power is 2 things that are unrelated. So reveal and replace the top card of each hero deck. If you reveal a mode, put it into play. Another player may put the top card of their deck into play. So you don't have to play a mode in order to trigger that second part.
Yeah, it would say something like, if you do.
Mm-hmm.
Tachyon.
Oh, sorry. Draw, play, or discard. Ooh, I will play this and hit the things. And that is a burst card in my trash, and I will draw Pushing the Limits.
And I will shoot Choke Point.
Techno Pursuer.
All right, are you planning to redirect anything in Stealth Bot?
Yeah, I'm looking at that now. So we can definitely hit Choke Point. All right, so if we do 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we're definitely going to redirect Unities. She's starting to get a little low. Sun's getting real low on the horizon. Anybody see Thor Ragnarok yet, by the way? Speaking of the Avengers, it's really good.
I wouldn't redirect anything else.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm looking at this. I don't know that I will. That's fine. Yeah, the word on the street is Thor Ragnarok, thumbs up. Justice League, thumbs down. I have not seen Justice League yet. I've actually heard mixed reviews. Kevin Smith apparently loved it, but most of the things I've read are people who did not love it.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Yeah, I really, really, really liked Ragnarok a lot. But to be fair, like, it is not completely unequivocal. Like, I thought that they might have gone just a bit too far into the overt slapstick comedy stuff. Not
like,
quite.
Especially at the start, like when he's like mocking the fire guy. Like,
yeah,
a little much. Like...
It definitely set the theme of the movie, but I thought it was a little bit much. I thought Kate Blanchett was amazing. And the rest of the movie I had no problem with. Jeff Goldbluming all over everything was just wonderful.
Yeah. So this is going to destroy either Platform Bot or Stealth Bot. So I would probably save Stealth Bot over Platform Bot, but I don't know. To you.
Yes, Cytosine says, I have no interest in Justice League, and so I cannot comment. Honestly, my only real interest in Justice League came from the fact that Wonder Woman was so good that it almost made me want to go see Justice League.
Just to see the Wonder Woman parts.
Yeah, exactly right. And that was the thing, was like, I only watched Batman v Superman because it happened to show up on my HBO Go or Now or whatever it was. And I was, I still am going to try and save Unity a little bit here. And I wanted to see it before I went to see Wonder Woman just to see if there was anything that was important, which there wasn't. But, I mean, I'm kind of glad I saw it, but I didn't love it.
She does show up and steal the show, so.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Is she with you? I thought she was with you. Oh, Superman and Batman.
We don't want to blow up Stealth Bot because it will cause her to do a bunch more damage. And we don't want to redirect this because it will cause a bunch more damage.
Okay.
Destroying cards is bad.
No, we're not going to do that.
Don't destroy it. Do not destroy.
Alright, so let's... How many burst cards do I have in my trash? Are they all bursts? They are. Alright, I think this is a good enough time to do this. So I will hastily augment Tachyon. And I will use her base power to do 9 damage.
I feel like you could wait longer.
Yeah?
But oh well. Oh, and this looks like there's a bug here. It's not increasing this part.
Oh.
Well, do it and we'll see. Yeah. Bug report. Hey, David. Hasty augmentation is a tricky card. I will note a bug report.
Are you doing the bug report? Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to. I'll just make a card that'll be easy for him to reproduce.
Okay, cool. All right. So
if you think that this is not worth it because
yeah, let's go back.
It might not be worth it. That should increase the other part, but it's not. Yeah, let me just go to...
Yeah, and I mean, like, I'm not even a programmer, and even I already know where the bug is. Because it's like, you've used the power, and so it's closed it off, but then, like, it's explicitly saying, use this power again. And so it's probably, like, a new instance of that power or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong?
Actually, yeah, that's true. That's a question that we'll ask Christopher tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to Christopher about that. Because yeah, as worded,
true.
it actually might be working correctly.
Well, we're going to talk to Christopher about rules tomorrow. So
Yeah, we actually have a rules conversation with Christopher. Yeah, so for anybody who's curious out there, we literally work with Greater Than Games consistently on this. And so, every couple of weeks we have a rules conversation with Christopher about we implemented all these things. Here's how it's working. Is that what you think it should be doing? And then he tells us what we think is working right and what is not working the way he expected. And then that's that. Yeah, see, Skami K.
Yeah.
Skami Egg?
I forgot how Blitz was written as use this power again.
Mm-hmm.
I would guess it probably shouldn't increase the second one, but we'll double check. So yeah, if you want to hastily augment, you should choose Parse.
All right, I
Or
will
2
hastily
damage instead, but Parse will do more damage.
All right, do I take myself down to 8 to get Swiftbot out? She's at 49. We've got 13, 14, 15, and 12. Yeah, caution of the wind. Oh, right, I could redirect this to Stealthbot.
And have choke point hit everyone.
Yeah, let's not do that.
We have to hypersonic assault her first, which we will get to do. You can redirect this. It's only one.
Oh. Well, it's only one.
Want to
So
go back and do that?
no, it's fine.
We should go back and do that.
No, we're not gonna go back and do that.
All right. We will shoot choke point. And I'll try to get some more cards with ammo drop. Unity has a platform bot. Bunker has upgrade mode, which goes into play. Tachyon, Lightspeed Barrage, or Syntactic Analysis. I think that last one is super good, so we're going to choose that. And who are we going to choose? We know there's a Lightspeed Barrage on top of your deck. It doesn't have a lot of cards, but hey, it's still 3.
Yeah.
And you could just draw it.
What was Unity's card?
Platform bot.
Platform bot. Yeah, but it won't go off until for a while.
Yeah, it might get destroyed before. Or Parse could have who knows what.
Yeah.
Tachyon.
Alright.
Yeah. You could destroy Kinetic Looter with Blinding Speed safely.
And that puts another burst into my trash.
Yeah.
Bunker draws a card. And now I will play the Lightspeed Barrage. Deal 4 damage to...
4 damage!
Yes! Man, she's such a weak character. Only 4 damage.
So yeah, I would definitely recommend Hypersonic Assault. And then we can safely destroy cards for a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, not safely. She still steals them, but
yeah.
like, she won't deal damage from it. So we can be a little more...
Menzer asks, has anyone played the iOS Animal Crossing yet? I have not, but I know that Krista, or Drista, as it were, was very excited to download that and try it today.
I saw Rachel's playing it too. I'll have to check it out.
Nice.
I enjoy it. I played not a lot of Animal Crossing, but Harvest Moon. Enjoyed that's fun times. I don't know why farming on video games is fun, but it is. Get back to our roots.
With a Lightspeed Barrage in my trash, I feel like I want to hold these.
Yeah, I would hold on to it.
Yeah.
We can do some tricks too with parse. You can put a card to the bottom, and I can move it to the top. Then you can draw it.
Aha.
Play the top card with bunker, right?
Oh yeah.
You could like put fleet of foot in the bottom, and then I can move it to the top, and then bunker can let you play it. Fun tricks.
Trixie.
Trixie.
Speaking of Trixie, so one of the things that we did, because we had 2 basically 7-hour drives, is I put the Lord of the Rings trilogy on my tablet and then played basically just the audio through the car while like Krista and Jen were watching it, but I just sort of listened to it. And one of the things that I found very interesting in listening just to it and not watching it is it becomes really apparent how they evolve the music over the series, because we watched almost the entire thing. The only thing we didn't do was like about a half an hour from the end of Return of the King, which I plan to watch like once I get home tonight at some point probably. And it was really interesting, like when you're not paying attention to the visuals, you actually really pay close attention to the music, and it was really cool to hear how they evolved the themes from one movie to the next to the next. It was really a lot of fun, honestly. I find that having music puts me to sleep, having podcasts put me to sleep, having audiobooks puts me to sleep, but if I put on movies or TV shows that have like dynamics of like music and dialogue and things and whatever, it sort of keeps me like not, you know, with like sort of like road hypnosis. So that's what I do.
Ripnosis.
Ripnosis, as it were.
Shocking animation. So interestingly, this won't be hypersonic assaulted, so we should put it on some hero that's going later, and we can probably destroy it. Like Tachyon might get a blinding speed or something if we put it onto Hug Goggles.
Sure.
Or yeah, I mean, I could let the Gatling gun get destroyed, and then the shocking animation would go away, for instance. Or actually, you could destroy the supply crate, and it would go away.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And updated intel gets to go. So you did use your Tachyon power before, right? So we know that the bottom is a sucker punch or something, isn't it? So let's look at. I think it's something innocuous. It's not like something cool like Fleet of Foot. Let's look at the bottom of Unity's deck. Inspired Repair. Yeah, let's put that on top.
Did I ever play Golf Story? I did not play Golf Story.
Apparently, it's good. Hey, look, Inspired Repair. Weird.
Look at that. Bunker draws a card.
Yeah, so Choke Point still should steal. Yeah, she steals the supply crate, but doesn't get to deal damage. So yeah, I think now's the time to play, like, do your... you do get to play 2 cards, so...
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm going to start with Inspired Repair. I did not get another bot, which was the thing that I really wanted.
You could play Supply Crate, and you might get another bot.
Yeah, let's see if that'll work. Yeah! That's what I'm looking for.
And you can construction them.
And they all heal up. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for, was to be able to construction a couple of bots. And that's what I get to do. Oh, wah, wah. You don't get to hit that. Oh, you don't get to hit that either. She can't deal damage, but that's okay, because my platform bots are going to do some stuff. So, hit you. And then hit you again. Yes, Apple Watch, I know it's time to stand. I'm doing a stream. I can't stand every hour.
And I kind of do want to destroy upgrade mode. Because I want to use my power, so I'm going to do that. Even though she makes her heal. Let's get a flag cannon out. But I'm going to still use my regular power. Unity has turret bot. Bunker has foam grenade. Tachyon has fleet of foot.
And quick
And quick
calculation.
calculation. Oh yeah, fleet of foot is going to be clearly.
All right, so that gives us the turret bot that we knew was there, the adhesive foam grenade that we knew was there, an accelerated assault, and a quick calculation that we knew was there. And I get
Walker
to
says,
play a
now you're
thing.
on flak.
I am on flak. Ooh, what if I... How much do we want those environment cards to go away? Or to go into choke points.
Her area.
Area.
Yeah, I'm
One of
fine
them
with,
I
like,
can.
not killing them.
Not killing them? Okay.
Yeah.
So...
Because it still heals her whenever we destroy stuff. So it's, I mean, if we're gonna destroy him, now's the time. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, the other option is to Lightspeed Barrage, but that still only has 4, and that I feel like we can do better than that.
I can do one better if you play Accelerator Assault now. But I mean, yeah, if you want to, you could play Sonic Vortex now and clean them out, or at least clean out the Techno Pursuer. So
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's either Accelerated Assault for a little bit of damage or Sonic Vortex for more damage. It'll hit her for 3, and then she'll heal back 2, right? Or is it she heal back 3?
she'll heal back 2.
Okay, so hit that.
I wouldn't hit the defense grid though. If you're
Okay.
not going to kill it, then don't
Okay.
weaken it, right? Like, because your Hypersonic Assault's going to wear off here.
Right. All right. Yeah, this Tachyon seems to work precisely oppositely to Super Scientific Tachyon. Interesting. Yeah, I love how it's one of those things about this game that's so interesting to me is how, like, you would think, oh, it's just one power on the hero. Like, it can't possibly be that different, but, like, it so completely changes how you play certain heroes, having a different base power. I think it's so interesting how that works. All right.
I would say yes, so it doesn't get destroyed and cause
Yeah, that's
her to hit us all. And don't redirect it.
okay. All right.
But yeah, you could Accelerated Assault.
So that's 6 burst cards. And then I can do
That's not bad.
another 6 damage with her base power, or do I want to hold off on that?
Up to you.
Alright, so that takes her down to 27. I can get her down to 21 if I do all the things here. What are we at? 8, 13, 12, and 15. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so here it is, folks. This is your Freedom 5 Tachyon demo reel here.
I would do Fleets of Feats last so that we can put them onto the top of your deck.
Oh, cool. Alright. Fleets of feats. Those fleets. Take Walker says that's why she's so great with completionist guys. Super Scientific Tachyon, all the bursts into her trash. Freedom 5, them back under her deck. Super Scientific, them back into the trash.
Yep. Completionist Guys does cool stuff.
Yes. That's going to be so much fun to program.
I think the programming won't be hard. It'll be the testing and
Yeah,
fixing.
the testing and making sure the shenanigans aren't too shenanigan-y. Yes, it is a little tedious, but we got it done.
Well, yeah, using the power again, you have to choose the target again. That's just how it is. Maybe you want to hit different targets. We
Yep.
don't know.
Is there air? You don't know? Who knows what movie I quoted? I heard they're making a TV series of it now. Did you hear this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's Galaxy Quest.
I don't remember that line from Galaxy
Yeah,
Quest.
Galaxy Quest for the win. What's up, Mardine? Woo!
I do like Galaxy Quest though. I'm gonna. She's gonna flip. Because there's 4 more face down cards. And when she flips, increased damage dealt by her and reduce damage dealt to her. She destroys one of them and then deals the hero with the highest 5 projectile. That's annoying. So Reveal the Flaws might actually be really good because Unity's bots are going to have damage reduced. So I'm going to go, even though Reveal the Flaws is going to get destroyed at the start of my turn. So that's bad. We don't want that, the challenge mode thing to happen. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with it.
Okay.
Seventeenth says, just kill Unity and get rid of 4 cards in your play area. That's one way to do it.
That is one way to do it. Another defense grid, which is not awesome.
Yeah, so these are both gonna do 2 damage to everything. Choke point first.
Yep.
Do you want to save Unity with Stealthbot?
Yeah, I think I do.
I would probably recommend not redirecting anything else, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, the platform bot already has its own reduction, so...
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, did you save something else? With Stealthbot also took its own damage.
Right.
You have to not redirect this,
Oh, okay.
or Stealthbot will get destroyed.
Okay.
Which we don't want, because then Choke Point will react and kill the other platform bots, and then also just can keep attacking us a million times.
Right.
Challenge Choke Point is no joke.
There's the Unity, or excuse me, the choke point that we all know and love. With little bits and pieces of all kinds of craziness.
Alright. Tachyon. Move fleet of foot to the top of your deck. No. Yeah, this is still
Challenge
gonna happen.
choke, she's no joke.
This is gonna happen anyways. So I think Volatile Parts is just gonna cause problems for us. So I would suggest to move that face down.
Alright.
But so here's the thing, she's going to blow up all of your bots, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you may as well have her, well, there is something we could do about it. We could let her kill Unity before killing all the other heroes first. Because, yeah, she is going to destroy all the bots, right? And if she does, she will kill all the heroes.
Yeah.
But if we let her kill Unity, then it won't happen as much. So don't redirect this.
Sorry, Deborah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta take one for the team.
And we have to, one bot will have to get destroyed.
Yeah,
but,
so we'll kill like Stealth Bot and then let that.
Well, no, don't kill Stealth Bot. Stealth Bot can save one hero from some damage. On the
Okay.
next round. But we can. Don't redirect this. And now choose like Bunker.
Okay.
And yes, redirect that to Stealth Bot.
And then use this damage to take out Unity.
Oh, I don't know if this is the. Yeah, I think that this might be the wrong idea. We destroyed too many things because this is in the third round.
Oh yeah. Ah, yes.
Yeah,
well.
we need to go back.
All right. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, yeah. we'll do the same thing again. I had in mind what I wanted to do, but I didn't do it right. So we'll destroy all the parts still. And hit Unity. And yes, redirect it. Then we'll choose, Bunker or someone, and redirect it to Stealthbot. And that's going to destroy Stealthbot, and we'll hit Unity with it first, so that she doesn't destroy any more bots. But she will still hit Bunker and friends a couple more times. And she's going to destroy a card and then put it back face down. Well, and there goes Bunker. All right, it's all in Tachyon. She only has 18 left.
Do you want me to destroy a device?
No. Bunker's incapability. One player may draw a card, select a hero, reduce damage dealt to that hero, or one environment target deals one target. Okay. Oh, and Purse is still alive too. I mean, drawing that Fleet of Foot is probably good, unless there's something that we want to play instead.
Yeah, Tachyon doesn't have anything to play, so...
Yeah, I think drawing that Fleet of Foot, like, basically we need to draw a Hypersonic Assault. That's the goal. And so I think we need to have Tachyon draw another card. Here. And we get lucky. And so here you basically have to say yes, or Choke Point will kill us.
Ah, okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. All right, so we'll Fleet of Foot.
It'll end up being
Quick Insight. Well,
hey, Quick Insight.
yeah,
That's
Quick
good.
Insight's not bad. All right, so let's do that. Lightspeed Barrage, Nimble Strike, Hypersonic. Yes, Hypersonic.
All right. Good.
All right, so and actually, so all right, so hang on. So if I discard Synaptic Interruption and maybe Supersonic Response.
Supersonic Response will be a really good play.
Oh, that's right, because she's hit me. Well, let's see. Hang on. So Lightspeed. Oh yeah, that's only 4.
I mean, Nimble Strike's a good play too, because you can draw something and it might be good.
Yeah. So because, well, I was thinking like Hypersonic Lightspeed.
Yeah, I would do Nimble Strike and Hypersonic because.
Okay. Yeah. No. That's yeah. Because we kind of put her on pause if we do that. So.
You put the environment mostly on pause. The environment could
Sucker Punch.
kill you, but it's not unlikely, but I don't know. It's worth taking the risk, I think.
I don't have any boosts, right?
No. I would just do the 1 damage.
Yeah, just do the 1
Well, I
damage.
guess if you feel like the environment could kill you here, right? So you could do all this damage now. So it's up to you. There's a chance the environment will kill you.
Yeah. Parse should shoot herself, lowers the chance of Tachyon dying to the environment.
Actually, the environment will kill you. Actually, no, those have been hypersonic assaulted. But yeah, the environment could play some.
Yeah, it could play something that
Techno
would.
Pursuer, basically, or partial Omni Drone, which would kill Tachyon.
All right. Who would I be if I did not try to do all the damage? This will get her down to 10. So within striking distance for sure.
Yeah, put Fleet of Foot on the very bottom again.
Yeah, I feel like a Freedom 5 Tachyon with like a legacy in play who's got inspiring presence going. That's what you're looking for.
All right. I could let you do 1 damage between the lines. Not super exciting.
Yeah, but Louis says that and Galvanize. Yeah, I was actually already thinking ahead for like Freedom 5 Legacy, who wouldn't have a Galvanize. And my axe. Yep. Yeah, I have nothing to add to this deliberation.
I can use Between the Lines on myself to do 1 more damage. That's kind of what I'm looking at doing. It's not great. Or quick calculation can let me get more options. So maybe I'll just do that. Well, I'll do the 1 damage. I could hit myself, which if a Techno Pursuer comes out, then Parse could sacrifice herself instead of Tachyon. But I don't think that's necessarily
So some discussion.
idea.
Regular Legacy is the variant Legacy I use the least. He's extremely effective but rather boring. And regular Legacy is Sentinels on easy mode.
Well, and there's a Mechanic Accumulator, which won't do it much. I guess we could take advantage of the overcharged systems for Parse to discard a whole bunch of cards with critical multiplier, which I didn't think of. Maybe we'll do that this round.
$13 HP versus 6 HP. And she has a newfound power.
Let's reveal Tachyon's deck and put Fleet of Foot on top.
Yep.
And she revealed a newfound power.
Yep.
So we have to put a one-shot face down the villain player hit. Your Sonic Vortex isn't going to do anything.
Yeah, I was looking at either that or the Sucker Punch. But I guess the Sucker Punch could come in handy, actually, so... She's healing.
Healing but not dealing damage, but still, it's not helping.
Nope.
And she does it again.
Oh, man.
We can see if we can get choke point. Yeah, we don't want her to play the... Actually, we can choose Harvest the Mighty, I guess. Since she can't deal damage. And look, it revealed that thing I put on top.
And so now I'm going to do the Sucker Punch.
And she's healing a whole bunch, and she plays another Harvest the Mighty. Well, she plays that one, I guess. Let's look at Choke Point again. Kinetic Looter. I don't like that. I don't want that. You may as well move Synaptic Interruption.
Yeah.
Well, I guess pushing the limits, actually, that can keep you from... Yeah. Pushing the limits, actually, is probably the best choice, because you would have to kill yourself or get killed by Choke Point. And...
So, I don't know, probably one of the Tachyon cards?
Sure, the last one is the Sucker Punch, right? So... Then it's in your trash.
Alright, so...
You want to draw your Fleet of Foot?
Let's see, one... So I only have one... I have one burst card in my trash right now. Yeah, that's fine.
And yeah, draw another card. Maybe get another Hypersonic.
No, Nimble Strike. But that's okay.
Alright, she can deal damage now.
Alright, so I'm gonna do
You like,
this.
yeah.
And this.
Don't play pushing the limits.
And then this. Lightning Reflexes. Reveal the flaws. Yeah. Ugh, is it worth it to hit one of these or just...
Don't want to hit them.
Alright.
I mean, they will
And
kill
a
us.
research grant.
But if we kill them, she'll kill us. I think we're pretty done for here.
Yeah. And this doesn't even get through.
Challenge Choke Point is pretty tough.
Oh, no, I'm not even gonna bother with this.
At the end of the environment turn, each player may discard any number of cards. Unfortunately, the environment is going to kill us before we get to do anything. But I'm going to do my best to do something cool. So I'm going to hit Choke Point. Alright, this is going to hit everyone. By Tachyon.
There goes Tachyon.
And then I can discard any number of cards. So I'm going to discard all of my cards. I should have played critical multipliers before and then done this, and we might have won. Pretty outside the box idea. I didn't think of it soon enough. No one in the chat did either. So there you go.
So you don't feel so bad.
I don't feel so bad. Christopher might have thought of it.
Yeah. He totally would've.
Because if I had two critical multipliers, this would be doing a plus 18 damage to the internal defense grid. Oh wait, I died before I got to put it on.
Oh no!
What happened? I didn't get to use my critical multiplier thing. Oh well, whatever. I was gonna give it to that other thing and let it hit choke point for a bigger amount, but it was too late. So yeah, that didn't work, and we lost, and choke point beat us up, and then we died.
And then we died forever.
The Ardbeg died.
Wah, wah. Yeah, my McClellans also died.
Wah, wah.
I'm gonna put this in the recycle bin over here. All right.
Oh, critical multiplier only works on hero targets, so it's automatically applied to Parse, sadly.
Ah.
My trick didn't work. That's why no one thought of it, because it couldn't work. We'll get to hear
That's exactly
choke point's music. Pretty cool.
Yeah. And speaking of music, I know that we've been teasing it and talking about it and hopefully getting it ready, but you can be rest assured that the next soundtrack, I believe it's volume 7, I want to say, is coming out, I think, tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, certainly within the next few days. I know that Thursday is Thanksgiving, but my first order of business tomorrow is to try and get that all set up. If you were a backer on the Kickstarter for Season 2, sometime tomorrow you should be getting a notification that Soundtrack Volume 7 is available for you. That was included as part of your Kickstarter backing, that you get the soundtrack. We had originally said the first soundtrack from Season 2 because at that time we thought that Vengeance and Villains was going to be one soundtrack, but it actually ended up being 2. The Vengeance one has already come out. The Villains soundtrack is going to be posted tomorrow. The main reason it took this long to get to it was, number one, the new music from Celestial Tribunal is included in that soundtrack, so you'll be able to hear that. And number two, we needed to get the new stems together so that you can actually mix your own versions of the Villains, Vengeance, Team Villain soundtracks. And so Jean-Marc has got those all set up for me. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to be putting that all together so you guys will be able to get Soundtrack Volume 7. So, oh sweet, Celestial Tribunal, says Take Walker. That's right. You'll get to hear the full, unadulterated version of Celestial Tribunal in your soundtrack tomorrow. And when it will become available on all the various stores, if you're the kind of person who buys them from stores, is still an open question. It may or may not come out on Steam tomorrow. There's a good chance it will. But like iTunes and Google Play and all those other places, it takes some time to like get submitted and approved and all this other stuff. So, but maybe on Bandcamp. I think it'll be on Bandcamp tomorrow too. So, all right. So that is going to do it for another episode of Sentinels Live. I did want to remind everybody that One Deck Dungeon is still on Kickstarter, so please go check that out. Go to onedeckdigital.com to check out our Kickstarter for our next digital tabletop game, Game 3, for those of you keeping track. We would love it if you would at least take a look or even just share it if it doesn't seem like the kind of thing that you're into, but maybe your friends are. We would really appreciate that. Sentinels of the Multiverse, what you've been watching tonight, is currently available on Steam and iOS and Android, and of course it is the only cooperative comic book card game that you should be playing from the best digital tabletop app developer in the world, TM. Thanks for joining us. We do this every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, even if I'm not available, which I haven't been for about 50% of the time for the last month, but I try to be. If you do enjoy the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available. I already said that bit. You can find more information about the game at sentinelsdigital.com. I'm Jeremy.
And you must be out of practice, Jeremy, because you forgot that we have to release a variant.
Oh my goodness! We do have to release a variant.
The chat is freaking out. But I was just letting you go.
Guys, a variant. What? Wait, please. We need a variant. Oh, you're right. Oh, man, now I gotta get... Yeah, I haven't been doing this.
I was wondering if we were going to get all the way, but you did get all the way to the end of the thing.
I got almost all the way to the end of the thing, and then you were like, but wait, there's more!
There's more.
I'm Ron Popeil. But wait,
So,
there's more.
I would like to... The chat can guess, and as soon as the incorrect guesses come in, I will say which is incorrect until we run out of the incorrect ones. So, guess who you think it's going to be.
He's going all the way.
Not Tacky.
Not Tachyon.
It's not Ra. It's not Absolute.
It's not Absolute Zero.
And
It's not Legacy.
Take Walker has it. It is the Wraith.
Freedom 5 Wraith.
And I'm clicking the button now. So if you restart the game, you should see the lock icon available on the Wraith, Freedom 5 Wraith, and you can try to unlock her. So
You can
get at it.
try and fail. I'm just kidding. Maybe you'll succeed.
Yeah.
But, maybe you need to unlock Freedom 5 Tachyon and Bunker first.
Probably you have to unlock Completion's guys first, I'm guessing.
That's exactly right.
That's my best guess.
No, that's not what I meant to do. I'm doing all my Squarespacey things now. There we go. All right, so let's get some.
We've got 2 for unlocking at a time. It's like the old days.
Yeah.
As I think we haven't had during the Fall of Variants, this is the first time that one hasn't been unlocked
Before
by
the
time
next. Yep.
one.
I think that is true.
We have the conditions not figured out, but yeah, here because previously in the before times we'd put out like 6 variants at a time.
in the before times.
I like this 1 a week thing, and then everyone's going crazy because they can't find it in a week. Just settle down. You'll figure it out.
I'm copying and pasting. Should I have it say November 21st instead of 21st?
First.
Because it was November 14th, so November 21st.
Oh yes.
Freedom 5 Wraith. Status unlockable discovery. Question mark, question mark?
Question mark? Question mark.
Save. All right, I gotta open up my thing so I don't forget all the other things I have to do. Last week I was kind of scrambling to do it, and it turns out I didn't do all the right things. So there were things that were not done because I was in Pittsburgh trying to get checked into a hotel and do other things. So.
And I'm John.
And we are saying good night and thank you from Sentinels Live. Join us next week.
Sentinels
Remember,
HQ.
Sentinels HQ. Remember, no stream on Thursday night.
But there is a dev stream tomorrow.
But there is a dev stream tomorrow. Yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow, right here. Same Wraith time, same Wraith channel. Dev stream 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be having some Q&A with Chris from Asmati, and then Jen is going to show you how she puts together some of the animations for One Deck Dungeon. No stream on Thursday, but there should be a stream on Sunday. And I think that's everything we need to tell you about.
Back to Sentinels Live next week.
Yes, indeed. All right, folks, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Good night.